Some animals possess large, sturdy horns, enabling them to fight off predators and compete against rivals. Oh no, man, what the hell? Join us as we look at 55 merciless moments when deadly horns crush predators. In our first video, a stroppy elephant decides to have a little fun when he charges an entire herd of Cape buffaloes. Cape buffaloes are no pushovers, but none of these herd members would dare challenge an elephant. So every time the large animal gets too close, the herd moves away. Two lionesses attack a wildebeest that fights back and hooks one of its horns into the leg of one of the big cats. In a twist of fate, the lionesses end up far from the wildebeest and the animal gets away in the process. When a leopard comes out of nowhere to attack a young wildebeest calf, the last thing the big cat expects is to be viciously greeted by the wildebeest calf's mother, which rams into him and gives the big cat the scare of his life. Wildebeests are often hunted by lions and are often killed, but one-on-one, they sometimes manage to escape. In this video, a seemingly certain kill turns into a fiasco for this lioness. Wildebeests are quite capable of defending themselves, and this bull manages to counterattack every time the big cat tries to attack. Finally, the ungulate decides to attack the lioness himself. Unnerved, the lioness gives up and abandons the hunt. This leopard makes a solid attempt at taking down this young wildebeest, even though it's big and strong for a youngster. The leopard holds the wildebeest by the neck and eventually takes it down but lets go when Mom arrives. Mom then seems to attack her young calf, injuring it even more, but maybe it's trying to help it back up. The calf is badly injured and unable to get up, while the leopard waits to attack again. Mom chases the leopard away, but at the end of the video, the big cat returns and makes the kill. During a safari in Namibia, participants witnessed a lion attack a few Thompson gazelles. Two male gazelles were fighting and did not notice a lioness running towards them, while the other members of the herd ran for their lives without warning their friends, which resulted in the death of one of the fighting gazelles. The oryx is a large antelope equipped with a pair of long and pointy horns. But when you have a bunch of lunatics pulling at you from every side, like the wild dogs in this video, you need more tools at your disposal, or you need to have blazing speed. This oryx uses the bush to protect its back, but the dogs manage to bring it down and tear it apart from all sides. Sadly, there is no getting out of it for the oryx. The ram in this video is 3 times smaller than this bull, but it doesn't stop it from standing its ground and ramming into the bovine. Rams, goats, and sheep are known for headbutting, no matter how big their opponent is. Abelios, an American blackbelly ram, reminds Tabone, a Piney Woods Griffin bull, who the master is. The owner has never seen these two fight each other, but he has seen Tabone lift goats, sheep, and dogs into the air with his horns and toss them like rag dolls. Yet he always retreats when Abelios comes, leading their owner to believe that they were involved at some point in the past. If not for the reaction shown in this video, the owner would have put his money on Tabone in a fight between the two, but would have lost. After a tiger tries to kill a buffalo, the herd gangs up on the lone feline and the big cat quickly becomes a target every time it tries to escape. Those horns can cause a lot of damage if they hit their mark. The Rongai pride lions hunt and attack a mother buffalo with her newborn calf. Wildlife enthusiasts had seen the mother buffalo running in the distance while she was in labor about to give birth. The Rongai female spotted the buffalo miles away, and the lion pride slowly started to move in on them. This was a perfect opportunity for the Rongai pride, as the mother buffalo and baby were separated from the herd. The calf was easily taken down, followed by the mom, even though she gave it her best and fought like a champ. In a jam-packed morning filled with action, everything came to a head when the lions were about to slaughter a buffalo bull. But the rest of the herd surged in and Skittle bowled the lions away without hesitation. What a magnificent show it was, for those in attendance. The woman recording the action describes how a young lion came out of the reeds with a water monitor lizard he had just caught. It was then that a herd of buffaloes in the vicinity noticed the lion's antics. Sadly, the video shows how one of the buffaloes comes storming in as if he knew the lizard needed protecting. To the absolute astonishment of everyone there, the buffalo proceeded to get his head right under the puzzled lion and somersault him through the air. The young cub managed to run off in the opposite direction without any significant injuries, except perhaps a small limp. An adult male lion attempts to kill a Cape buffalo calf in front of the entire herd, but when a few members of the herd finally wake up and join forces, they manage to chase the lion away. If Cape buffaloes only understood how powerful they are when they join forces, they could never be taken down by a pride of lions, let alone a lone male lion. It is a peaceful scene in the African wilderness as a buffalo herd slowly wakes up on an overcast morning, when suddenly, one buffalo calf gets unexpectedly flipped into the air. Who needs lions to hunt you down when your own friends attack you? A hyena from Masai Mara managed to spot a newly born toppy calf in the savannah, and even though the calf's parents were there, the hyena did not hesitate and went in for the kill. Predators such as hyenas and lions usually look out for prey about to give birth so that they can snatch newborns just like this hyena did. In this video, it seems like this wildebeest isn't too thrilled about sharing its space with a Cape buffalo, but when it challenges the larger buffalo, it seems like he's not interested in fighting, swinging his head from side to side as if to say no to the wildebeest's proposition. This video depicts a shocking scene of an angry and determined elephant charging into a young buffalo calf. This calf has no chance when the mastodon plows into it. The calf probably just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, but it still shocks me when elephants become so aggressive for no apparent reason. Since elephants are generally regarded as intelligent, I assume this elephant had a justifiable reason for its actions. This cheetah chases a much bigger Grant's gazelle and takes a gamble. She just needs to pull it down and nail the killer bite. But this gazelle bucks the rules of the cheetah fight club. It's not coming quietly. The gazelle is more than twice the weight of the cheetah. So the cubs try to help because they can't let their prize escape, but it still won't go down. In a split second, the gazelle turns the table and quickly shifts his head, putting the cheetah directly in the firing line of his deadly weapons, his 30-inch horns. The cheetah mother tries to stay between the deadly spikes, but the powerful gazelle rams her into the dirt. But then disaster occurs as the gazelle's spear-like horns perforate the cheetah's torso, puncturing hide and muscle, deep into an area packed with vital organs, where the stomach, liver, and bladder reside. The gazelle's defensive weapons save him, but the big cat is badly gored, and a cheetah that can't sprint after prey is better off dead. Without their mother to protect them, these cubs will go from running with the hunter to running as the hunted. The Cape buffalo is a terrifying animal capable of flinging a lion into the air like a stuffed animal. In an astonishing viral video filmed in South Africa's Kruger National Park, a hungry lion received more than it bargained for when its attack on a Cape buffalo took a dramatic turn. After two young lions had been stalking the buffalo before the attack, one lion pounced on it and appeared to be seconds away from a fresh kill. The buffaloes were weary, and the game appeared to be finished. When two buffaloes of the original herd returned to investigate, one buffalo performed a daring rescue, leaping at the lion and flinging it far into the air with its powerful horns. Surprisingly, all the animals, except for the two felines' egos, managed to escape the fight reasonably unhurt. The leopard in this video is run over by a few angry buffaloes. It's difficult to know what happened to the big cat because he disappears into thin air after the charge. You must keep in mind that leopards hunt on their own. As a result, the buffaloes do not need to be concerned about a lion pride's large numbers. The horns of a buffalo can cause significant harm with just one solid strike to the leopard's chest because it is smaller than a lion. The leopard can climb trees, and that's what keeps the large cat alive during this fight. The adult wildebeests in this video form a circle around a tiny and young wildebeest calf so these wild dogs cannot get to it. The dogs are patient and stubborn, but the adult wildebeests are a handful and the wild dogs are too small to break in the protective wall. Wild dogs are amazing hunters, but taking down a full-grown and healthy adult wildebeest is no small feat for these small canines. They surround the animal but must be wary of it charging into them. This confrontation could last hours. A small pack of 8 wild dogs tries its luck with a healthy and massive male wildebeest. The wildebeest is ready for battle and the dogs will have to give it all they have to hope they can take it down. A few of the dogs taunt the animal, but he doesn't seem impressed and keeps galloping close to the dogs, as if he's defying them to attack, which they don't seem inclined to do. A strong and healthy wildebeest can be seen charging a small pack of wild dogs, chasing the canines away. The dogs probably figure they can't take it down, so they move on to something that will be easier to handle. The leopard in this video is viciously greeted by a few massive buffaloes as they chase the big cat into a tree when he tries to snatch a buffalo calf. The cat remains in the tree until things calm down, but that could take some time because the buffaloes seem like they will be camped there for quite a while. When a young elephant attempts to flank an adult Cape buffalo, instead of fearing the elephant, the buffalo turns around and confronts him, which makes the elephant think twice about charging. Adult snow leopards are required to kill once every 10 days. As the big cat gets closer, he blends into the scenery. The yak smells him, but despite its excellent